what steps are you taking to make sure you're on the same page with things?
Yeah, we just been really taking it day by day. Really excited for him, and he's come in, kind of quiet, yet I can see the dedication. I can see the refreshment in him, and his excitement to be here. And we do our things. We have our conversations, and we're just going to continue to build.
Hey, Jalen, was there anything from Saquon Barkley this offseason from training with him you learned that you might not have known before you started?
As far as what?
Just, maybe his hard work or anything like that, or anything you learned about his game?
Yeah, I think I've always heard, him being a freak athlete, the explosiveness, the speed, the strength. And so to see it, day in and day out, it's been cool, and I'm just very excited to have him on board.
Have you seen the mural in Brazil of you? And for you personally, what's the opportunity like going to Brazil for this game?
I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, something to be very excited about. The international stage, Brazil, from what I've heard, is a very amazing place, beautiful place, and a very, very passionate place as well when it comes to sports and their fans. And so I'm excited to get a taste of that.
You seen the mural?
It's pretty neat. Appreciate it.
How much have you talked to Tanner about Brazil, or have you then?
I haven't too much.
What are your early impressions on the Packers?
Great question. This is a really good team. It's a really good team. They got a lot of really good players. Have a really good quarterback and running back and receiver core, and their D-line is really good in attacking the ball and creating problems up front. And we just it comes down to preparation. You guys have heard me say it enough. How we prepare and how we have prepared. And having the opportunity to display that and compete against a really good team.
Jalen, you guys spent a lot of time this summer working on the blitz and dealing with that. How much progress do you feel like you made, and do you feel like you're in a good place as far as dealing with the blitz?
I think we've gotten better in all aspects. I think there are some things that are more glaring, right, that we see that pop out more pointed to the eye. But I think there are a ton of different things that we need to improve on. And I think as a football team, we've taken steps in the right direction. And now we have the opportunity to assess where we are. And that's the exciting part about it.
Do you feel like this opening game is kind of like your first one in 21 with Nick's first game? Because not a lot of people know what the offense is going to look like because they haven't really seen it and everything. Do you feel like you have?
I don't necessarily have that feeling. I could honestly. It doesn't really matter what everybody else thinks about what we're going to do. It's just about, the preparation that we put in and ultimately finding ways to succeed on the field. Got a group of guys that put a lot of work in, that are dedicated, spent a lot of time over the summer building up until this point. And so we prepared. We've put in a lot of hard work, and we've all committed to what we're trying to do. It's a matter of just carrying that out day in and day out. So we're all excited.
We've talked a lot about your autonomy at the line of scrimmage and that increasing. Is that sort of vitalized you? You made those comments on the radio about maybe the eagerness to learn being halted. Is that kind of revitalized you a little bit?
It's not a. It was never an issue of. It's never an issue or a lack of eagerness. I've always desired to be and express myself as being very coachable, taking in what I'm being fed, and just trying to lead in the best way I can. I think where we are right now is I'm walking into a year where I have new roles and I have new responsibilities, and that's where we are. And I'm excited for that journey.
Along those lines, you did mention that you maybe had been told not to worry about it. I guess how different is it this year in terms of like your process each week, preparing, studying blitz or pressure looks, and kind of like being able to sort those calls out?
I think as a quarterback, you're always evolving, you're always growing, you're always taking in new knowledge and new information, and I think that's what makes us better. And that's always been my approach, is to grow every day, learn every day, and take in the coaching every day. And as I said, I have new roles and responsibilities, but everybody has new roles and responsibilities on each team in each year, because no team is the same when you go from year to year. And so I'm just excited for this group, my role in that group, and we always talk about dominating your box and accepting your role and doing that. And so we're just taking it day by day.
In that role and learning it, you've been known to seek advice. Is there somebody that you've sought out particularly for that?
I've just been really been an open ear to the guidance of my coaches.
Speaking of those roles and responsibilities, how have they changed from last year as opposed to this year? What are those different responsibilities and roles that you feel like you'll have this year?
I don't want to get into the details of what's what. I think that's the unique thing about the media is you guys really don't ever know what who's told what, or who's supposed to do what, I guess. But I'm just going to do my best to do my job on this team and lead in the best way I can. We have a really good thing going. We've had a really good camp. We've built a lot of good momentum, and we want to go out there and play at a high level and continue that.
What behind the scenes made Jordan Mailata deserving of being a captain?
I think he's consistently who he is. He's been a guy that has been here for a good length of time, and very passionate about what he does, very uplifting, has built a chip over time, I say, in a good way. And I just love him. He's there for his teammates. I know there's a picture. There's a picture, maybe 2021, of him being there for me. In a moment where we came up short in the game, and that's the type of teammate he was. And after that moment, a lot of wins started to come. And so he just needs to continue to be the leader he is, continue to grow as a player, and continue to be himself. That's enough for him.
Jalen, what stands out to you about Kellen Moore and with the way how he teaches things? Brent and Covey last week talked about there's a difference between being smart and teaching smart. What stands out about Kellen when he's just installing different concepts and the way he relays information to you guys?
Yes, he just does a really good job. Everybody has a different flavor with the different people I've been able to learn from, coaches I've been able to learn from. They all have been great. All have been great. All have also had a different approach to what they do. And so for Kellen, he's very, very meticulous, strong-minded for sure, and he has a vision, and I think he's doing a great job so far, and we're excited for what's to come for us.
What's he like on the headset?
I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe ask me next week.
You think that, the practice the game will be different than the way he's been on practice?
Yeah. Y'all don't assess practice like that anyway, so assess the games.
Are you taking a different approach as far as the travel to Brazil, given a long flight? And also, I asked McCoy what his line number was in college. What was yours?
6. And for traveling, it'll just take on the approach of whatever they tell us to do. They usually give us good. I don't know if it's a remedy or they give us things to do, the things to drink, the things to hydrate, good leg sleeves and whatnot, and kind of treat it like a regular game. We'll find out what the difference in 9 to 10 hours is. I think that's how far it is. 9 to 10 hours is the difference from flying here to flying to Cali. So probably a little longer, but we'll see the difference. But we're excited. I'm excited, and it's a great opportunity for us.
Have you gotten to know Jordan Love at all? Have you gotten to know Jordan Love at all?
Not too much.
Thanks, Bill.